Hidden in an old cardboard box in the dusty corner of a forgotten attic lay a peculiar video game cartridge, unlike any other. The label was faded and written in strange symbols that seemed to shift when you weren't looking directly at them. Mark found it at a garage sale for just $1, thinking he'd discovered a rare collectible for his vintage gaming collection. That night, as thunder rumbled outside his window, he slid the cartridge into his console, eager to discover what forgotten game it contained. The screen flickered to life with distorted graphics and strange code that shouldn't have been possible on such old hardware. Hours passed in what felt like minutes as Mark played, unable to tear himself away despite the headache forming behind his eyes and the blood trickling from his nose. When he finally collapsed from exhaustion, the game had left its mark. Strange symbols identical to those on the cartridge had somehow appeared on his skin. Over the next day, reality began to glitch around him. Objects would distort, time would skip forward, and sometimes he'd see pixelated enemies from the game at the corners of his vision. Desperate for answers, he discovered others had encountered the cartridge before him, each describing the same symptoms before they mysteriously disappeared. With the corruption spreading through both his body and the reality around him, he realized there was only one way to end the game's hold over him. But as the final pieces of the cartridge stopped glowing and the symbols began to fade from his skin, Mark couldn't shake the feeling that somewhere, in someone else's home, another cursed copy of the game was waiting to be found.